So, good afternoon, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. We are back again. We're still stuck in the forest, loving life. Big up Suave. Cheers, guys. Ray Parlour voice. Top Gooners. We're going to come to Top Gooners in a minute because there's one individual. I'm going to absolutely ruin him on this stream because I'm sick of his mouth. So keep yourselves tuned for that. Scotty Boy Groomer is getting it in a minute. So keep your eyes peeled. Make sure you are liking the stream. And big up to everybody who watched the show yesterday with me and Rance. That show is always fireworks. And yeah, man, that was no difference yesterday. And for all the people asking where I am in a place called El Chorro Lakes. It is beautiful. It's absolutely stunning, man. 33 degrees as we sit here in the forest. I'd love to be able to show you around, but unfortunately I'm plugged into the electric there. And as soon as I move, my Mac will probably die because it's not sufficiently charged. Schoolboy error not charging it overnight. But there we go. But big up to everyone in this chat, man. We're going to go through episodes 4, 5, and 6 of All for Nothing. We still haven't seen Gibraltar Guard at all in this, but we're going to get through it. I took some notes this time rather than just going off of what was in my head. Took some notes step by step. We're going to talk about Aubameyang, scapegoated. Poor Granit Xhaka. Oh, people don't understand I'm a human being. Nobody cares. Real talk. Can you perform on the pitch? Yay or nay? That's it. I don't care what you do outside of work, mate. And when you're at work, perform. So we're going to come to that. We're going to talk about Benjamin White. His family don't like football. Shock. Who knew? Kind of sums up why he don't like football, really, doesn't it? We're going to talk about quite a lot. We're going to talk about Edu. He comes across kind of slimy, doesn't he? A little bit sleazy. You wouldn't want to leave your missus in the room with him. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Big up to everybody watching this stream, man. We're already touching 300 people inside less than, just 2 minutes now. And yeah, man, I've took a lot of notes. The light bulb moment at the end, I'm not going to really touch on too much because that's going to be for the last 2 episodes. But my man was literally standing there with a light bulb in his hand. And we're going to talk about how none of the squad challenge him. They even asked for the squad to stand there. Anyone got any issues with this? Anyone want to be vocal? We do it here. And they all sat there like mutes. But yeah, it is what it is. But anyway, big up to everybody in the stream, man. Big up to everyone who's watching this on playback as well. Big up to everybody who's dropping donations on the playbacks as well. Oh, Lee's begging for donations. Keep crying, people. If you want to leave a donation, don't be put off by these idiots. It's your money. You spend it how you want. The same as if you don't like the manager, you say you don't like the manager. These idiots, and I'm going to call him out because he is a muppet. Scotty Boy Groomer. I remember he dubbed anyone. Well, he was actually aiming it at me, but he ain't got a backbone. But we knew that anyway because he gets bullied at work. Oh, I get bullied at work. 40-odd-year-old man getting bullied in his workplace. I mean, that kind of tells you where he's at in life. But we are going to talk about this guy because I'm sick to death of this prick. Real talk. Absolutely sick to death of him. And I know you're watching as well because you watch everything I do, mate. Yeah. Let's take it right back. Let's take it all the way back. The Gooner Talk TV. He used to own that channel. And he likes to forget that he owned that channel. He likes people to forget that he owned that channel. Because that channel, when he's telling people, oh, there's certain people on YouTube that only get clicks and views off of being negativity and they are grooming negativity. Why didn't you just call me out, mate? Oh, yeah, because you're a wimp. Hence why you get bullied in your workplace as a 40-year-old man. Kind of mad, really. Imagine, just let that sink in. You're in your 40s and you were letting other adults bully you at work. Like, that's mad. I can't lie. But anyway, we carry on. So he owned this channel called the Gooner Talk TV, which he gave away to another pompous individual called Thomas Canton. But anyway, forget him because it ain't about him. He can do whatever he wants. He don't sit there chatting absolute breeze about me indirectly pretty much every single day of the week. So that channel that he owned was in the heights of the Wenger in, Wenger out days. And we're going to put this out there. In this video, I'll touch about 25k people. So yeah, the more people that know about this guy, that is then I'm going to tell you what he thinks about himself now and how he sees himself on the internet now. Let's take it back to what he actually is. He is a groomer of negativity. He is a guy that started that channel in the heights of the Wenger in, Wenger out days. His go-to men after an embarrassing loss under Wenger were the prick in the nick, who actually hijacked one of his streams. In fact, I could actually show you that stream because he can't do me for copyright because it ain't even on that channel anymore. In fact, let's show you some of this stream because this is the guy that owned the channel. Yeah, let's go. DT hijacks show. Here we go. DT hijacks Tuna Talk. Let's see if it's on there. Let's see if it's still on the internet because I see it a couple of months ago. Here we go. Happy days. 6 years ago this was. This is the really nice. Oh, he's a top gooner now. Yeah, he can't be grooming negativity now. But anyway, I'm going to show you the link in a minute, the stream. I'm going to actually do it. I don't care if the lad who owns the channel that's put that out there does me for copyright. Genuinely don't care, mate. I ain't that desperate for the money. But anyway, he likes to think that he's such a cool guy, man. Like, yes, everything's hip and trendy, and I'm part of the Get Along gang. And people like this I find kind of hilarious because, number one, he had a channel that was promoting the prick in the nick before really he blew up on AFTV. So he was grooming negativity then, and then obviously he was going on AFTV, the prick in the nick, and then just blew up and blew up and blew up. He used to have me on there. Couldn't stand Wenger, went on the protests. He used to get Mems on there. Couldn't stand Wenger, went on the protest, tried to organise a protest. Kenny Ken, he used to get on there. Didn't want Wenger there at the end, went on the protests. I was there with him. So this guy that's going on like he's some cool guy, yeah, like, oh yes, I'm such a nice guy. Oh, it's all about the positive vibes. He's actually tweeted today saying that since the documentary's come out, all the Arteta outers seem to have disappeared. Really? Do you know what it is with these people? These people, they are the problem. Not people like me that want the manager out. Not people like Kenny. Not anybody else in this chat. Yeah, or Jez or anyone else that wants the manager out. These Muppets are the problem. And I'll tell you why. Because whenever Arsenal win a football match, they ain't celebrating the win. Oh, Lee Gunner's quiet tonight. Oh, I wonder how Lee Gunner will sleep tonight. Oh, all the Arteta outers are quiet. Why are you mentioning us? Why don't you just enjoy the win, you weirdos? But it feeds their pathetic little mindset. And most of these people are weak. Like getting bullied at work is weak. Most of these people are the same ilk. They get bullied. They have to feel like they're part of something to give them some inner warmth in their life. So what they do is they sit and chat crap on the internet and then try and indirectly call people like me out. I know that 9 times out of 10 when he's tweeting about Arteta out, he's talking about me. Why don't you just mention my name, you muppet? Oh, again, because you know I'd come for you. Well, you didn't expect this today, did you, my friend? Yeah, what, you're going to quit the internet again? Oh, I can't take it anymore. You absolute weirdo. But anyway, let's share the host that is the host with the mostess, that likes to think he is the most positive Arsenal fan on the internet, and everybody's quiet now. This is the same guy, by the way, people. Sit back, get your popcorn ready. Here we go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Can you see him down the bottom? Shall I zoom in? There he is. Look, there he is. Look. There he is. Mr. Scotty Boy Groomer. Scotty Boy Groomer. Sat there. Look at him. Look. Just above that. Look, just below that. There he is. There he is. Look. There you go. This is Mr. Positive, by the way. This is the guy that doesn't want to have any negativity within the fan base. Doesn't want any negativity. Anyone who's negative can get out. Yeah? They're very quiet today, aren't they? Really? Well, you were very quiet when you allowed him to jump on the strings. You never kicked him off, did you? He wasn't invited. He got in the stream. You never kicked him off. You let him rant for 6 whole minutes, my friend. Why is that? Oh, yes. Oh, yes, because you knew the views would be off the charts. Then he goes and sets up another channel after he gives that one away. Oh, I can't deal with it anymore. I'm being bullied at work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give my channel away because I don't want to be bullied on that either. So he gives that away and then goes and sets up another one called Same Old Arsenal. Yeah? More about same old Craig. More about same old weirdo. More about same old weak individual. So then what he does is he sets that one up, and he was having Dan Potts and Lee Judges on it. And to be honest, I don't mind listening to them too. I can't stand listening to this muppet, but there you go. And they've obviously broken away. Don't know what's happened there. But then it's, oh, I'm quitting the internet again. Oh, I can't deal with it. He's had more quits, yeah, on the internet than Arsenal have had wins under Arteta. It is actually mad. And this guy then wants to sit there chatting absolute breeze about me. Bruv, I'm cool. You don't need to worry about what I'm doing, my friend. But if you've got something to say, get my phone number off of Dan Potts, call me, and I'll tell you to see you next Tuesday down the phone. If FaceTime me, I can tell you to your face then, innit? Absolute muppet. Sick and tired of that prick. But anyway, we move, baby. We move. No doubt he'll be putting out a statement. Oh, I'm going to quit the team again. Oh, yeah, just keep getting your boring guests on, mate, that keep waffling about 1989. And, oh, I was at Anfield. Oh, who gives a shit? Nobody cares. Genuinely, nobody cares if that bird was at Anfield. There's a reason it gets 200 views a stream, mate. Yeah, I've got more people watching than your next stream's going to get. That's why you're salty. Oh, you're grooming negativity. Really? You groomed Mr. DT, my friend. Cheers. In fact, you could actually say, if you want to, that I actually went, because it's true, I actually went on that channel before I ever appeared on AFTV. So there's two people. Interesting, isn't it? But this guy is a really nice guy. Does nothing but be super positive and chat absolute breeze about, oh, everything's great in the garden. Really? Really? Okay, mate. Well, you keep dreaming. You keep living in Disneyland, and I'll keep living in reality, mate. You're a mug, yeah? And I'd love to tell you to your face. So if you get my number off Dan, you can FaceTime me, and I'll tell you what I think of you, mate. Anyway, we move. We move. Big up to my boy Travis in the cut. Forrest reminds me of when I need to start proofreading yours, man. Every time you put a super chat in. Be careful, mate. Scotty Boy Groomer would be crying that I'm profiting off of slagging him off. Careful, mate. It might just make him quit YouTube again. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I don't know. But like I said, he's had more quittages on YouTube than Arsenal have had wins under Arteta. Ah, dear, oh dear. This muppet, man. Maybe he needs to zip it. Yeah. Or just say my name. Say my name, baby. Yeah. Say my name. Say my name. But you're too weak, ain't you, Craig? You're too weak. But we know that. You've been weak since I've met you, mate. Big up Lee. Mr. Streams over the summer. Rumours are Conte is walking around Hotspur. Hotspur Way, humming Vieira. Whoa. He comes from Senegal. Big up to Archie. Can I have a lighter, please? Thank you. Big up to Archie for the donation, my friend. Listen, Tottenham have got a very good team, man. They've got a very good manager, and they will finish above Arsenal again. Don't say it too loud, though, because we know Scotty Boy Groomer is watching this stream, and he'll cry, and then he'll quit YouTube again because he's an absolute wet wipe. But don't worry about that, mate. I'm sure he's sat in his workplace now. Thank you. Sure, he's sat in his workplace now, speaking to his manager, saying he's being bullied on the internet now. What an absolute mug. Anyway, next time you got something to say, Craig, yeah, say my name, because I'll just ruin you anyway. It don't matter to me. What are you going to do about it apart from cry and quit, like you always do, because you're a loser, mate? Anyway, now we've got the formalities out the way. We're gonna dissect this absolute garbage, because apparently the Arteta outers have been very quiet since the documentary started. I do say it as it is, and that's why they can't hack it, mate. How's he get so many views? Oh, all of his views are rivals. Reveal yourself in the chat. Just write in the chat if you're an Arsenal fan in the live chat, because I know he's watching it, because he is. He always watches me, hence how he knows what I'm saying all the time. Just write in the chat that if you support Arsenal, because apparently it's only rivals that watch me. Not sure what that really makes any difference about. Like, well, what does it matter? The internet's open for everyone, right? Unless you're weak and you can't hack it and then you quit. I don't know. Oh, look, all the Arsenal fans in the chat that don't watch me, yeah? You waster. Anyway, big up Joel Linton. Big up the Palace fans as well. Come on, we got Palace in here as well. Palace. Oh, Lee only gets Chelsea fans watching him. Oh dear, oh dear. There's more Arsenal fans that watch this channel than any other fan base, mate. So anyway, as we are, I've taken some notes. Let's talk about Aubameyang, because I've taken some notes on this documentary. And I didn't do that last time. What I did last time is I just took the bits I wanted to talk about. This time I'm going to talk about step by step. Aubameyang. Misdemeanors. Well, we didn't know what their misdemeanors were because nobody told us. Big up the Norwich fan in the chat. We don't see many of them, baby. Come on. We don't know what the misdemeanors were. Thank you very much. See, I'm getting supplied different types of beer all over the place here. I'm a poet, I fully know it. But now we've ripped Scotty apart. Let's go. But Aubameyang, I have a whole dossier of misdemeanors he's done, times, places, exactly the conversations, word for word, blah, blah, blah. Okay, really, Mikel, what were the misdemeanors then? Because we still don't know what they were. We know that he turned up late for training. He was told that he could go to France to go and see his mother. She was ill, apparently. He came back a day late, turned up late for training. Okay, cool. That's fair enough. Yeah, and I said at the time, if that is the case, big up Mikel Arteta. But apparently, no, Lee don't give no credit. But no, everyone misses it when I do, mate, yeah? Go and check out the video of the Sevilla win, yeah? 63,000 views, but only profit when we lose. But my title is, what a great performance. Happy League on a fan cam. Anyway, we move on. So no misdemeanors were given. So basically, he's been kicked out of the football club on what we have watched because he turned up late for training once. Why hasn't anybody questioned what the other misdemeanors were? Maybe they didn't happen. Or maybe we're going to see when Aubameyang actually speaks, because he will. Yeah, because Aubameyang's a little bit like me. If he's got something to say, eventually he comes out and says it. Might bite his tongue for a couple of months or for a year. Yeah, but eventually Aubameyang will get his say. Mark my words. But anyway, let's move on to Granit Xhaka. Oh, before we move on to Granit Xhaka, smash the likes up. Like Granit Xhaka smashes into strikers and midfielders. Smash them! Smash them! And can I just say, big up to Barcelona as well, by the way. Big up to Barcelona. Because for the last 24, 48 hours, they've posted quite a lot about Aubameyang. That tells you all we need to know. Anyway, let's move on to Granit Xhaka. Granit Xhaka. Oh, poor Granit. Oh, I'm a human being. Oh, yes, it's horrible when you get the fans against you and you get this and you get that. Oh, mate, you're getting paid 100 grand a week. Oh, but it's not about the money. People just see the cars and the houses and the money. That's what he was saying. Oh, really? I didn't get into football for the money. That was not the reason I started getting into football, he said. But that's the reason you're still at Arsenal, mate. If you're not in it for the money, why did you accept a pay rise? Yeah? Now he's coming out separately to the Amazon documentary saying, I want to meet all the fans. I think they should come to training and stuff like that. Oh, you want to meet all the fans, Granit, yeah? There's a pub as you leave the ground and you turn right out of the stadium, mate, after match day on Saturday, and you go down the Hornsey Road. There's a pub on the left called the Tollington, mate. Opposite that, there is the leisure centre. Go and park your car in the leisure centre. Get out of your Lamborghini or your smart car, whichever car you decide to take that day. Walk across the road into the Tollington and go and do 4 hours in the pub with all the fans that are in it then, mate. So if you want to go and see the fans and you want the fans to be more part of it, you'll do that. Instead, what he'll do is he'll turn right out the ground after the game. He'll stop outside the Tolly if the lights are red. He'll sign a couple of autographs. He'll take a couple of selfies. Oh, and then cars will start beeping. They'll roar up the road. Absolute mug. Can't stand him. He can get in the bin with Scotty Boy Groomer. Anyway, let's carry on. Big up to everyone watching this, man. 600 of you in here already. Yes. Drawing a road. The journey or the destination. Laka, what's the main part here? The journey or the destination? It's none of it. I mean, what is that all about? This guy, seriously, yeah. And anyone who ain't watched the last 3 episodes, do go and watch it, because this guy sounds the same in pretty much every single pre-match talk. Yeah, pre-match G-up. It's all about go and put desire, go and give passion. We fight. Yeah, you lose the ball, you win it back. Yeah, make sure you track your men. Yeah, 100 mile an hour. Do your jobs. Tells them that every game. And 9 times out of 10 that we've seen it so far, we've lost. Mad. Absolutely mad. Big up Gunnar Resch. Come on, my guy. All or Nothing is such a balanced documentary. I want Arteta out, but I realise he's a good guy and our Lord and Saviour. I wish a photographer could give me the motivational speech every day. Come on, my guy, you know, you're a real one in this chat, bruv. You are always here, and I appreciate that, my friend. And thank you for the donation. Listen, the one thing you can say, yeah, Mikel Arteta might come across as a nice guy. Nice guys don't win. Ask Scotty Boy Groomer. Oh dear, oh dear. See, look how many Arsenal fans are in this chat. It's mad. There's Arsenal fans everywhere. Apparently, I get more views from everywhere else. Okay, cool. Anyway, let's move on to the next segment. What was that? Oh yes. One of the hierarchy at Arsenal sat there. I can't remember the fella's name. He sat there and said, if you want to go and get 5, 6, 7 players in a January window, it's admitting that you've done something wrong previously. Well done, my friend. You have just told us exactly why you didn't go and sign anybody in January, because it would have been against what the club have already done. So you would have admitted, oh, we've actually cocked up here. Thank you very much. We move. Let's move on to the next segment. Edu comes across very slimy, doesn't he? He does. Don't you think he comes across extremely cheesy when he's sitting there? Not when it's just one-on-one with the camera on it. When he's talking to others, he gives it that little sly little wry smile and looking up at the camera. What a cheesy prick. Can't stand him. Anyway, we move. Big up the fella after the Liverpool game saying you can't have Aubameyang at home and not replace him. It's embarrassing. Big up to you, my friend. You said what I was thinking at the time. Mikel Arteta wants to be transparent, but then refuses to answer questions on Aubameyang. Well, that's not being transparent then, is it, Mikel? Why don't anyone pick him apart on this? Let's go. Warm weather training after getting knocked out in 2 cups. So let's go to Dubai. Well done, lads. Well done. We're going to take you to Dubai for warm weather training. I don't know why we went for warm weather training when it was February or January, when it's freezing cold in England, there was snow on the ground and icicles and all of that. Let's go on a jolly up lads holiday to Dubai. I don't know. Let's reward failure. That's what we've been doing for the last decade at this football club. Big up to Nippon, man. Hope you got your job, my guy. Come on, big up to you, my friend. Appreciate the love. You have a big problem. Yeah, I do. I don't accept bullshit, mate. That's the big problem. It is what it is. Cheers. We move. Anyway, Cuddles Granit Xhaka at Anfield when he got sent off and we had to defend for about 60 minutes with 10 men in the League Cup. So why didn't he cuddle Pepe? And why did he put Pepe out to dry at Leeds United? Why does Pepe get treated one way? Granit Xhaka gets treated with cuddles and kisses at half time, even though he's put the team and their backs up against the wall. And we literally had to defend, only for Benjamin White to go, ha, 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 to Minamino. And then the following week, we get knocked out. If I was Minamino, I would have run up to Ben White and gone, ha, 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 mug. Anyway, let's move. Big up Aubameyang for flying out to Barcelona. Big up to Aubameyang. I like you, my friend. I've always liked you. And big up to you, because I know that you're going to come out at some point, maybe when you're retired or whenever, and say exactly what happened, because we know this manager's a liar. So big up to you for flying to Barca, sticking it on them. And what I found mad about this as well, by the way, is what Aubameyang's in Barcelona. He wasn't authorised to go there. He's supposed to be in training. Why did they care so much? They were trying to get rid of him. Well, so now what, you drag him back into training? And then what, you do everything your way? Let's not forget, when you pay a player more than any person at the football club and it all goes sideways, the player holds all the cards, my friend. Yeah? Maybe, just maybe, you shouldn't have given him that contract. I don't know. What do I know? I'm a numpty YouTuber sat in the woods. Let's move on. Barcelona and Aubameyang had our pants down, which they did, because they literally called the shots. They literally called everything. And do you know why? Because, again, what I just said, when you pay a player 18 to 20 million pound a year, when your highest paid player after that is on probably about 10 million in Lacazette, is on double what the next player down from him is getting paid. The manager's on less than that. They hold all the cards, mate. You want to upset the highest paid player at the club? Cool. He holds the cards. A little bit like Mesut Ozil did. So, well done to Barcelona. Big up to them. Big up to Aubameyang. And like I said, when Aubameyang does that interview, because he will, like Van Persie did, like Adebayor did, I will be doing a review to that as well, because we all know that this manager and this football club will manipulate and twist and push stuff out there that fits what they want the majority of these people to think is the plan. I actually see somebody tweet this earlier. Somebody sent this to me. Where is it? Let's have a quick look. Let me find it. Smash the likes up while I'm finding this, people. Where is it? There it is. Somebody put a tweet out earlier saying All or Nothing just feels like it's going through the motions and you don't get any of the bits you actually want. Yeah, not to mention the timeline of events is actually wrong in some parts. It showed the Forest loss, then after had Arteta answering a question about Aubameyang in a pre-match press conference for Forest. But that's because they want it to be construed by these people that just have to feel like, oh, everything's so positive. Oh my God, you're so toxic. Oh, how does this guy get through life being so negative? I bet his wife hates him. You weirdos. Yeah, weirdos. Anyway, let's carry on. We've done that. We've done that. We've done that. We've done that. We didn't score a goal in 1 month. But it doesn't matter though, because Aubameyang was the problem. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Same team talk every single game. We've covered that. Man got so rattled by Ivan Toney. Big up my striker, because I'd take him at Arsenal in a heartbeat. Come on. Big up Travis, my guy, man. Yeah, we're still paying Aubameyang. Exactly. Big up to Louisa on Facebook. Hope you're well, darling. The trouble with Xhaka is he thinks he's a lot bigger and better than he is. His attitude is Nicholas Bentner. Yes, that is the perfect way to sum up Granit Xhaka. The prime Pirlo. He treats the players like year sevens. Are we allowed to say this, or is Scotty Boy Groomer going to cry again? I don't know. Like, oh, how dare you? You're grooming negativity. Arteta is still improving. No, you're right. You answered your own question. Oh, dear. Big up Machiavelli. Before the guy that came in to say Aubameyang was in Barca, Richard Garlick wagged his finger as if to say, come in. Lol, that part was so staged. Bro, most of it's been staged with Edu and the hierarchy. Most of it's been staged. You can tell, man. Like anyone who's worked in an office environment would know that. Like, it's so staged, man. Like, it's mad. And don't worry, if I don't read the super chat straight away, I will come back to him. Don't worry. Don't worry. I will read them. Let's carry on. Let's carry on. This is a great comment. Big up Pepe G. Arteta doesn't find midfield important because he never functioned himself. We got a Liverpool fan in the building. Come on, big up Liverpool. Come on, big up my guy as well, yeah? Tamori in the chat. Macy Tamori, come on. You're always here as well. Northside in the cut. Subscribe. Subscribe to Northside's channel, people. Northside LDN. Yeah, come on. It's all about nice guy FC, bro. Everyone has to be a nice guy. Everyone has to be a nice guy. Aubameyang wouldn't follow his orders. Well, we don't know, do we? He turned up late for training and that's it. He's been banished from the football club. We haven't seen any of the misdemeanors that that Arteta's catalogued. We haven't seen any of them because they haven't been highlighted. So I want to see what Aubameyang's got to say for himself, because it's all well and good Arteta saying, I've got them all logged down in a dossier. Okay, Mikel, show us. Read them out day by day. Give us the timestamps. Give us the timestamps. Go on. Nobody's asked him that because it's, oh, yes, Mikel. No, Mikel. You taste lovely, Mikel. Embarrassing, man. Big up Arsenal. We've got another Arsenal fan in the chat. I mean, it's a miracle what's going on here. I can't believe how many Arsenal fans subscribe to this channel. I mean, who knew? I've realised by watching this documentary, our pretend manager does indeed have his favourites. Abba and Pepe looked down bad in this documentary. Bro, we've hardly seen Pepe in this documentary. Oh, that leads me on to saying else as well. And thank you for the chat, my friend. Appreciate it. Keep pumping these likes up, guys. Let's carry on. How many likes we got in the video? 250, 710 in the building. Come on. Right, let's carry on. Still not seen anything of Gibraltar guard. Has anyone seen him? Does anyone know where Martin Odegaard is? We haven't seen him, have we? This is our captain, by the way. There's 2 episodes left. 7 and 8. That's it. We have not seen this inspiring guy in the dressing room. We have not seen this guy that is the leader of men in the dressing room. Why? We see him punching the seat at Aston Villa when Leno saved the shot right at the end. That's it. What does that get you the armband? Maybe it does. I don't know. Maybe it does. The one thing I will say is the catalogue of captains we've had over the years that have had the armband and then left. Fingers crossed he's the next one, because he ain't good enough. Although it didn't work with Granit Xhaka, did it? But when you cast your mind back to this Aubameyang stuff, Aubameyang gets booted out of the football club, but Granit Xhaka's still here for telling the fans to do one. Oh, but it was a different manager. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. The guy disrespected the fans. Aubameyang turned up late for training. What, you're telling me every single footballer's on time? Turn it in. Eric Cantona never used to bother training. Walked in whenever he wanted. Yeah, Fergie would go, don't worry about him, I'll deal with him. Yeah, and he'd be the best player every week. Oh, but times have changed. It was a different landscape back then. That's all you get. You lot gardeners. Maybe you're smoking some trees or something. I don't know. Rob Holding. Oh, sorry. No, wait. Let me come back to that. Rattled by Ivan Toney. Lacazette, by the way, looked absolutely bored stiff after that. Did you see him in the dressing room at home? After the Brentford game at home. Just sat there, and Mikel was going, meow, 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 meow. Just sat there like that. That was the beginning of the end for Laka. Plus the fact that his mate had been kicked out of the football club for turning up late. Rob Holding is Mikel Arteta's cheerleader. Fact. Absolute facts. Winter Service says, big up, Lee. This documentary is the best comedy of 2022. Absolutely agree with you, mate. It's kind of mad, really, isn't it? It's actually mad. And appreciate the super chat, my friend. Oh, look, we've got another Arsenal fan. It's amazing how many Arsenal fans are watching this. Why? I thought it was all Tottenham fans or Chelsea fans. Why is there so many Arsenal fans in here? I thought you'd all be watching Scotty Boy Groomish. Oh, no, of course you wouldn't. Because everyone's heard about Anfield 89 300 trillion times, haven't they? Nobody cares anymore. Anyway, let's carry on. Yeah, Rob Holding is a cheerleader for Mikel Arteta. And that ain't even a joke. He's the first one to say, yes, boss. First one to answer the questions in the dressing room. Yeah, oh, boss, because of this. Yeah. First one is we've actually heard more from Rob Holding, one-on-one interviews with the Amazon cameras, than we've heard from our actual captain and Granit Xhaka, apparently a great leader. Why? 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 Because they want to portray Mikel as this great guy. And who best to do that than his little sidekick, Rob Holding, who shouldn't even be at the club anyway. But this manager protected his £10 million value. Probably ain't even worth that anymore. Big up the Perchy. Oh, look, it's a non-Arsenal fan. Oh, my God, what can we do? Big up, Lee. Hope you're well, mate. Notice they covered up Arteta using COVID to get out the North London derby. Of course they would. And the rest of the Liverpool game. Of course they would. I guarantee you now, we do not see the inspirational team talk from the photographer when we lose to Tottenham 3-0 and all of the top gooners were walking out of White Hart Lane at 46th minute. We won't see none of that. Won't see none of that, will we? But it is what it is. What do we know, mate? But thank you for that, Perchy. Big up to Taib as well. I'm good, my guy. Big up to Daily on Facebook as well. Come on. Arteta is the Waffle King, says Omar on Facebook. Come on, the Facebook gang are in the chat. Like the process, people. Like the process. Hit the likes. Let's carry on going through some of these comments before we carry on with the rest of the documentary. Let's carry on. We're nearly on 800 people in the chat. Come on, man. We're going to carry on for about another 20 minutes. We've still got some grilling to do. Bear Grylls in the cup, baby. Can you see Odegaard from where you're sitting? No, I'm actually miles away from myself. I'm miles away from myself. I'm actually miles away from where I live. I'm about 50 minutes from where I live, towards like Sevilla way, a place called El Chorro. Beautiful lakes, my friend. Make sure you follow the Insta, League Under 82. You will see the lakes. You will see the swimming pool. You will see the surroundings. Big up Josh in the cut. Oh, no, we've got Tottenham in the... Oh, my God, Lee's got Tottenham fans following him. How dare he? Thank you for the super chat, my friend. Appreciate it, man. You boys got off to a good start the other day. We got another non-Arsenal fan. Oh, my God, they're going to have a field day, these top gooners, isn't they? Oh, look at all the non-Arsenal fans donating to him. Oh, dear. I feel for Aubameyang as well, mate. But one day, my friend, it will come out Probably be when this manager gets sacked. But there we go. Hopefully, if Aubameyang does ever stumble across this video, he will drop the news immediately. But there we go. Big up Chike, man. Will you get an Erling Haaland jersey anytime soon? No. Not for me, my friend. Not for me. I'm just going to stick to my Mahrez one for now. It triggers top gooners. But we'll see. I'm on loan to City anyway, my bro. You know that already. Big up Kool-Aid Luke. Oh, my God, there's Barcelona fans in the chat. Arsenal can finish 12th in the Prem and get knocked out of the Europa League in the group stage, and super fans will still rate and defend Arteta. Why? Because now they've got their foot in the door at the club, because the PR club have allowed the PR channel into the club. It's a marriage made in heaven. Who needs Neil Ashton to give the PR out? Man United. Man United. Man United. When you've got the Superfan channel, Arteta Fan TV. Oh, dear, dear, dear. Top Gooners. Top of what? Top of putting out the prop, my friend. Finish 8th, 8th and 5th, and apparently it's never been better at Arsenal. It's never been better, mate. It's never been better. El Choro is amazing. Thank you very much, my friend. Appreciate it. It is. Google it, man. It's stunning. Absolutely stunning. Need an all-or-nothing Villarreal. Bro, that's the one. That's the one. I would actually enjoy seeing... I'd actually enjoy seeing an interview of Unai Emery when he retires from football, talking about his time at Arsenal as well. Do you know that? Because I feel he got stitched right up at Arsenal. Yeah, can you imagine some of the team talks that this manager's given, playing music like You'll Never Walk Alone in training, like the Wolves, you know, getting the photographer to take the team talk, drawing a road on the thing and saying the journey or the destination, which one is it? Which is more important? It's none. It's your courage. Was it courage, he said? I'd turn it in. Yeah, wait till you see the light bulb moment. Wow, he's standing in the dressing room holding a light bulb that's turned on. Yeah, you need to power the light bulb. This guy should just go around universities and give talks, mate, because that's all he is. He's just a talker. He's just a waffler. Yeah, he's got nothing about him. None of the players are going to sit there when they're asked about, oh, what's Mikel like? Oh, he's so tactically good. So tactically good, really. They're not going to come out and say he's rubbish and we ain't got a clue what he's talking about half the time, are they? Because they wouldn't play and they'd be bombed out the club. What do we know? Top Gooners lap this crap up, mate. Top Gooners are fuming. Top Gooners seem to think that all the people that don't like this manager, and there's hundreds of you in this chat that don't like him, and this is an alternative for all of the other channels out there that just peddle this crap because they want to come across as, oh, I'm a nice guy, when really they set up channels previously slagging off Wenger for about 1.5 years, 2 years, or they want to get a job at Football London, or they're desperate to get on the next documentary, or they're desperate to get on Sky Sports. Oh, I made my debut on Sky Sports. Nobody cares, mate. They didn't pay you. Are you paid to work for Sky Sports? No, so you're twerking for free. Twerking for free. Imagine that. Imagine getting out of bed every day and going to work and not getting paid for it. Wow. Unbelievable, Jeff. It is what it is. The whole documentary is to slander Aubameyang. It's to slander Aubameyang, make Mikel Arteta look like a motivational speaker that's just, wow. Oh, this guy is just, his passion. Yeah. Oh, I feel I'm so proud to share my life with you, he said on the Zoom call. Turn it in, mate. You're getting paid 8 million quid a year. Yeah, he'd be saying the same if he was at Everton, by the way. Or if he was at Getafe, or at Marbella B, yeah, or at Ibiza B. I don't know. He'd be saying the same. But he ain't getting another Premier League job once he gets sacked from here, that's for sure. And he will get sacked. It's just a waiting game. And I've been waiting 2.5 years. I'll wait another 2.5 until all of these people that are going to start actually saying it as it is, which they will when we don't get top 4 again, don't win nothing again. All of a sudden it'll be, well, I backed him as much as I could. You know, you mean you lied for 2.5, 3 years, mate? Yeah, just to look good on the internet to strangers. Don't just say it as it is. Weirdos. We have a Forest fan in the cut. Come on, big up Longhaired Yeti, man. I'm waiting for Arteta to bring in the Lego. He does that when he wheels himself in. Woohoo! Hope you're well, buddy. And yeah, it was kind of funny watching him smacking the bin to put all the dirty laundry in. Yeah, because he tried smacking it a couple of times and you knew it weren't making any noise. So then he picked the bin up in the end. What an absolute muppet. Anyway, let's carry on. Oh, yes, this is a good one. Granit Xhaka blaming Saka for his red card against Liverpool. Regardless of whether it was tongue-in-cheek or not, deep down in Granit Xhaka's mind and heart and soul, he probably actually believed it was Saka's fault because Saka gave the ball away, which then led to the ball over the top, which led to Xhaka like fly kicking Jota in the chest. But he was standing there blaming Saka. And then Xhaka was sitting there with such an ego going, oh, well, I've done you all a favour. Mate, the only favour you'll be doing is when you leave. Let's move. The duck and the rabbit. Anyone seen that? The duck and the rabbit. What do you see on the screen? I see a duck. What do you see? I see a rabbit. Well, if we see different pictures, we're not on the same page. It'll never work. What's that all about? I've still got one, but we're swapped. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Cheers. But yeah, you see a duck, I see a rabbit. If you see a rabbit and I see a duck, it's never going to work because we're not on the same page. What was that all about? What is that all about? Are we in like 4th grade? What do you see on this image? Yes, is this a trick question, Mikkel? It's a game of football for a multi-billion-pound football club. And you're sitting there, do you see a duck or a rabbit? Mate, it's a duck. Jesus Christ. Anyway, Ben White has admitted that his family hate football. Who knew? My dad hates football, he said. Who knew? Oh, yes, we all knew. Because so do you, my friend. You're only there because you're getting paid. End of. End of. It's mad. It is actually mad. Anyway, let's move on. A great night, he wrote on the board. Tonight, I want us to have a great night. And when Lacazette is organising the nights out for the players, and we have Cedric singing and dancing, and we have Xhaka over here doing this, and we have somebody doing this, it's going to end up in a great night. Yeah. And when I met my wife, I was in a nightclub because I met her in a nightclub. Who cares, mate? Go out there and beat Liverpool. Yeah, go out there and beat Liverpool. We didn't. We lost again. Shock. Who knew? Then you got Ben White sitting there. Oh, Firmino. Firmino. He only just got his toe. They're so clinical. Maybe mark properly, mate. Maybe if you actually liked football, you'd actually watch football more, which means you'd understand the movements. Even the coach is telling him, yeah, oh, yeah, your body position is not great. He goes, you can actually be a good centre-back. Yeah, you've got everything, he's saying. He's obviously lying. But your body shape when facing up, your stance, you're not on balance all the time. The coach is telling him pretty much, you're crap, but you could be better. And guess what? Guess what? That bloke in the next 18 months will be on the same page as Mustafi. I said that when we signed him. I'm sticking with it. The guy cannot defend. But anyway, he was crying. Mikel Arteta sitting there saying the best team in the world, the best team in the league is Liverpool. No shame not having the best night against Liverpool. Let's have a good night, he said, yeah? Let's have a good night. No shame losing to Liverpool, he said. They're the best team in the league. Rewind to when he did the Zoom call and AirPod Albert took the team against City. He said Man City are the best team in the world. Or was it the 5-0? I don't know. One of the two against City. Man City are the best team in the world. Well, on that basis, then, they're the best team in the league then, aren't they? But you just said Liverpool were the best team in the league. But previously, you said Man City were. So what happened in that 4 months? Because as far as I remember, Man City were top for most of it. I don't know. You can pick him apart. Anyway, we've got Super Mick Arteta. He knows exactly what we need. Tierney at the back, signed by Unai Emery. Gabby in attack, signed by Unai Emery. We're on our way to Champions League. We beat Aston Villa 1-0. And everyone's singing Super Mick Arteta for 20 minutes straight at the end of the game about Champions League. Only to end up in the Europa League. How embarrassing. How embarrassing is that? And people want me to sit there and be part of this little get-along gang. I want nothing to do with any of these people. This is the most embarrassing fan base in world sport, let alone football. Sport. Yeah, they will literally sell their nan for a retweet. They will literally sit there and make out every single player. I've got an audience for Lee Gunner. You know, they will literally sit there and tell you that every single player at this football club is a great player. The manager's great. Oh, this player's better than Rodri. Thomas Partey's better than Rodri. In what world? In what world? You've got Tommy Cafu. Oh, Ramsdale's one of the best keepers. Oh, we've got the best centre-back pairing in the league. We've got the best youngster in the league. We've Thomas Partey walks in every team in the league. Odegaard's the most creative spark in world football. Yeah, we've got Martinelli. Oh, my God, we've got Jesus up front. No, we need Jesus up front, mate, because we are F this season. Yeah, stop hyping these players up. They're rubbish. And this manager has signed most of them. And if he hasn't signed them, he's given them a new contract. So they're his players. The players that we've let go, we could probably build a better 11 or a near better 11 with players we've let go. If we took out Odegaard and took out, I don't know, Xhaka, and then we went and bought Maddison instead of Odegaard and then put Guendouzi in there for Xhaka, that midfield three is levels above the three we've got now, isn't it? And what would it have cost us? Oh, yeah, 20 million quid more than the current three because Maddison's 50 mil. We pay 30 for the Norwegian Granit Xhaka. What does he do apart from pass sideways and backwards? And that was funny. Granit Xhaka moaning, oh, yes, all you do is pass sideways and backwards. Ironic that, because that's all you do, mate. Mad. Actually insane. Big up to everyone chucking super chats in. Big up for the donations, people. There's some live video right now of an Arsenal fan talking about how happy they were to be featured in the documentary. That's why... this is why we are where we are. Sorry, I had to think about that. I've had 2 beers. That's why, mate, this is the thing. People are sitting there. Like, I had somebody message me, yeah, and showed me a couple of the people that have featured it. Oh, I bet you're gutted. It was sarcasm when they sent it to me. I bet you're gutted you weren't in it. But I couldn't care less if I'm in it. These people didn't get paid. They've done it for nothing. Oh, but it boosts their exposure. I couldn't care less. My channel grows every day. And I'm saying it and saying what I believe, not lying to the people that subscribe to my channel. Everything I say to you guys on here, I say to my pal, yeah, or I say to friends on the phone, or I say in text messages or in group chats, whatever, I would say exactly the same. I was in a bar a few weeks ago and I had a group of lads come up to me. Yeah, they were from England. Big up to them because they watch my channel, yeah. They come up to me and they were like, wow, it's you, yeah? I was like, yeah. I was like, one of them supported Tottenham, the other 3 were Arsenal. No, sorry, 2 supported Arsenal, 1 Tottenham, 1 Chelsea. They come up to me and they were like, do you actually like just say that on camera, but just to like cause trouble? I'm sitting there for an hour telling them, no, I actually can't stand this manager, mate. And I had a Liverpool fan in the same bar that night saying to me, oh, but he's doing all right. You'll be all right. Talking about, mate. It's all right for Liverpool fans to sit there and say, oh, you'll be all right. They're top of the league every year. Or near top of the league every year. They're winning trophies and competing every year. Arsenal fans are all about getting their face on an Amazon doc, getting their face on Sky Sports, getting their face on BT Sport, getting on the Premier League, yeah, sitting on 888.com or Bet Victor and all of these things. Oh, look at me. I don't care about that. I care about my football club doing what it smashed the stadium down for, and that was to be the best in the world. We ain't even the 5th best in the league this season. Maybe we are. Maybe we are the 5th best. But even so, yeah, based on last season, we finished 5th. We're the 5th best. That ain't good enough. How about start winning? But then all you get is, oh, you're so negative. Oh, all the little snowflakes like Scotty Boy Groomer start coming out. Oh, they're so negative. Why don't you go and have a chai latte, you melt? Yeah, and eat your soy bagel instead of worrying about me. Cheers, because I'm doing all right. Anyway, let's carry on. Big up Zod. Party is worth it, but with the injuries and allegations, I hope they're getting an equal or better CDM in this window. We ain't getting anyone, mate. The only player we're going to sign between now and the end of the window is Tillemans. That's it. Big up Mr. Bees. Big up Lee Potter. Congrats on beating United. How about the scapegoat going to Chelsea to prove Forteta is even more wrong? Do you know what? I hope he does go to Chelsea. Real talk. Yeah, real talk. That football club actually moves like a proper football club. They go and sign a player for 50 mil. They give him 2 seasons. He does nothing in 2 seasons and they get rid of him. We sign a player for 50 mil and he's just walked out to Lyon for free. Well done, mate. Yeah, this football club is a disgrace. And anyone who's sitting there pretending that it's all roses and it's all great, you're lying. They're lying, bro. How can they all want Unai Emery to be sacked? How could they, most of these people that now lording up Arteta, wanted Arsene Wenger sacked? Most of them. Not all of them, but most of them. Most of the ones that are vocal. most of them, if not all of them, wanted Unai Emery sacked, right? So we finished 5th and 6th under Wenger, and then we finished 5th, and we were sat 6th, joint 6th, under Emery. And that weren't good enough. But now we finish 8th, and 5th, after not being in Europe, spending more money than both of them in them seasons, more money than Wenger spent in the last 2 seasons, more money than Unai Emery spent in his full season, and then the start of the second season, more money than all of them. And now it's acceptable to finish 8th and 5th, and it's never been so good at Arsenal. Oh, it's great. Everything's fantastic. We're the best team in the league, mate. If you can't see what he's doing, you can F off down the lane to Tottenham with Champions League football, a world-class striker and a world-class manager. If you can't see what he's doing, mate, you're not an Arsenal fan. That's all they ever come out with. Yeah, you're a Spurs fan. You've got mental illness. Yeah, you're negative. Yeah, stop moaning. How about fuck off? How about that? Yeah, stop watching. Yeah, I'm pretty sure AFTV will be live in a minute, mate. You can go and watch Julian gnawing off Arteta again. How about that? But you'll be back again tomorrow when I do the press conference reaction. Because all you people that want to sit there and cry about me, you'll come back and watch the next day. It's like, oh my God, he's live again. I'll go and watch him. You lot are super fans, bruv. Anyway, we're going to wrap this up in about 5 minutes. Let's read some of these comments out real quick. I think I've got for everything. Did I get for everything? Big up to everyone who's been watching for the 51 minutes. Yeah, the light bulb moment. The light bulb moment. We'll come to that next time, next week. This time next week, we will come to that. But smash the likes up. Let's go. Let's carry on. We should rename the documentary Arteta on, I think. Big up my darling Joanne. Looks lovely where you are. Are you going to be doing a bit on your other channel? I'm not. Do you know why? I just genuinely can't be asked to edit, darling. Really can't be asked. Otherwise I would, but it'll be on my Insta anyway, Lee Gunner 82. Come on, big up to everyone in this chat. In the woods, where's Laura? Probably on TalkSport gnawing off Arteta, mate. Big up the mighty Saw. I'm good, my guy. I'm good. I'm very well, mate. Appreciate the love. Lack of being showed how to score goals. Bro, it's mad, isn't it? It's funny. It's actually funny. The whole reason I follow you, says Nick, is because you say it as it is. You ain't fake like those clowns on AFTV. Cheers. Cheers, guys. Ray Parlour voice. Don't worry, though, mate. As soon as it all goes wrong and we lose a few games, woohoo! Let's wheel out righty with a new kit. That's all it is. Rinse and repeat. And all you get is, oh, well, let's judge by Christmas. Let's see how it goes by Christmas. Then you get to Christmas, well, at least give him the January window. Then you get the January window out of the way. Well, we might as well judge in May. Then it comes to May. Well, give him the summer window. See how he goes for the first 10. Rinse and repeat since Wenger's been here. Same-ish. It is what it is. Any moths? No, I made that moth yesterday. Was it yesterday? No, it was the day before yesterday, mate. That moth scared the light. I'm petrified of moths, mate. Can't stand them. There we go. Lee in the forest. I think I spotted the Predator with his mask off in the background. No, sorry, it's Steve Cooper. Hey, better manager than Arteta, mate. If you know, you know. Yeah, come on. Big up Alex Kirk, man. Appreciate the donation, my guy. Big up Mighty Saw for another donation. I saw your Instagram. The views are beautiful. Thank you, man. Lee Gunner 82. The link for Insta is in the description. Thank you very much. Zoateng TV says, I haven't heard Martin Odegaard talk once. How is he captain? Bro, we've been over that a minute ago. How is this guy captain? What do we know? What do we know? Yo, where's this guy been? Sexual Vanilla Lee Gunner is back again. Where you been, bro? Lee looking peng. Thank you very much. Where you been, man? I haven't seen you on this channel for, what, maybe 8 months? Where you been, man? Hope you're well. Hope you're well. Come on, big up DJ Crane in the chat as well. Lee the GOAT is the best. F the rest. Yeah, come on. Exactly. Thank you, buddy. I hope you're well, man. Big up to Johannes. I'm not going to... Bro, I thought that said shithole. I can't lie. I looked at that and I was going to say shit, bro. Big up to you, my friend. Come on, big up the South Africans in the chat, man. I'm not even going to try and pronounce your whole name, but big up to you. I'm just going to call you Johan. Come on, big up to you, my friend. Love from South Africa. A country I want to go to one day as well, by the way. I used to work with a South African lad called Stephen Thomas. He was from Johannesburg. Lee, do you know an electrician? My light bulb isn't working. Love the channel. Bro, anyone who's watched this documentary, yeah, that wants to come and sit and say, I'm negative and I'm toxic and I'm embarrassing and I'm the reason the club's a laughing stock, just go and watch the first 6 episodes of that, mate, and tell me something else, because that ain't it. It ain't it, bro. It ain't it. That is embarrassing. The way the club has been portrayed in that is just a shambles. But the offer is still there. Edu can come on this channel anytime he wants. Still ain't heard from him, mate. Josh Conkey, come on the channel whenever you want. I know we've got somebody at Arsenal that watches all of these, so I know you're watching it. So how about you get somebody from the hierarchy to come on here and we'll get some proper questions fired at, not just these generic ones, yeah, that you hand pick from bots that you, oh, let's do a Q&A with Arteta, and then you make up the account on Twitter and then you pick that account. Yeah, how about come on here, we'll put it out to the chat, yeah, and we'll actually have proper questions, yeah, how about that? But they won't. But it's what it is, bro. I'm not stopping anytime soon. When my team starts challenging for a title, I'll zip it about Arteta out or Edu out or whoever out. But the fact is, we ain't going to challenge for a title with them two in charge. That's it. That's my belief on it. If people don't like it, go and watch something else. I couldn't care less. Yeah. Oh, you're not going to get any views all summer because there's nothing to moan about. Really? Really? 850,000 views last month and I didn't upload for 10 days out of 31. What are you talking about? Yeah, mad. Done 250,000 views this month and have 3 days off. I could literally go and say, I'm in the woods. I could literally go and do a dump in the woods like a bear, record it, and it'd get views. Stop making up scenarios that don't exist. It's crazy. Seeing your Instagram. It's amazing. Thank you, Raj. Appreciate it, my guy. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Lee Gunner 82. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe. Go and check out the Insta. Lee Gunner 82 on Insta. The links are all down there as well. Go and subscribe to Ola's channel. I think that's down there, the Fight Week show. Man's doing bits in the UFC community as well. So go and check that out, man. Mighty Sword, just to let you know, I don't think we'll win the Premier League, but we will be going for all the cups and the Champions League. Excuse me. I don't think you'll win the league either. I don't think you're good enough to win the league. I don't think the manager's better than Pep, but I do like the manager. But I do think that you're gonna finish above us. That's for sure. And I think that I think this may be the year that you end your trophy drought, because he is a quality manager, man. And if you look at your midfield and you look at your strike force, you're light years clear of most teams in the league, mate. Yeah, you're clear of Chelsea in terms of midfield and attack, but I think they've got a manager that's up there. Yeah, if I had to pick one of the two, I'd still take Conte. But I think Chelsea's defence is just, they're so good defensively. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. The one thing's for sure is we ain't getting top 4. And we ain't winning anything because this manager ain't good enough. And thank you for that, buddy. Appreciate it, man. Big up Emil Fredrickson. Absolutely grilled Scotty boy, Scooty boy groomer. Good. He deserves it. Hopefully he's sat there crying, contemplating quitting again. You want to come for the king, mate? Better not miss, innit? Yeah? Because I zip it and zip it and zip it. And then when I go, you ain't coming back from that, bro. Yeah? There's been multiple scenarios where I could show you that. Anyway. Now there is 900 people still watching. Make sure you are firing these likes up. I'm going to do 1.5 minutes, get it to an hour. So come on, man. Big up to everyone who's dropped a super chat, and we're touching 82 quid on the super chat. Scotty boy Groomer's fuming. Man's got to go work and get bullied for that all day. Mad. 412 likes on the stream. 877 in the cut. Let's get that to 500 real quick, people. I'm going to read out as many comments real quick as I can. We need Granny Voice Lee. Yes, Granny Voice. Woohoo! Without righty. More Spurs fans in your stream. Go back through it, my friend. Actually, just spam the chat again if you're Arsenal or not. Yeah, just because these little mugs, they love to chat rubbish, innit? They love to chat rubbish. Is Lee glamping? Kind of, yeah, I am. I am, Kim. I am. Beautiful. Check it out. I'm going to put it in the chat, the name of the place. Check it out. I'm hiding. So if anyone wants to find me, I'm here. I'm hiding. Yes, you're hiding. Violate the likes. Big up Neftali in the chat, baby. Look, all the gooners in the chat. Look, but apparently it's only Spurs fans here. Yeah. But anyway, big up to everyone who has watched this stream. Big up to everybody who's chucked a donation in, everyone who's liked. Big up to Adam Bush. Conte will probably get over 90 points, but City will still win the league. Imagine if Arteta got 90 points, he'd be given a knighthood. Bro, Arteta ain't even got more points than Unai Emery yet. And he's been here 3 seasons. He finished 1 point behind Emery's only season last season. Yeah, and that was his best ever season, by the way. But it was all Emery's fault. He left a mess. But there we go. Thoughts on Damsgaard? Didn't he score against Arsenal? Was it him that scored at the Emirates against us in the 2-1 loss? I think it was him, wasn't it? Well, not a bad player. To be honest, he's better than Granit Xhaka. Big up the mighty Saw again. Appreciate the love, bro. Wow, Bob is such a clown with that guy. Bro, love me or hate me, they can't ignore me, mate. They're here every week. Oh, I don't like him, but I'm going to watch him. Yeah, the amount of people that watch me that don't like me is insane. Big up to all of them, man. Yeah, you're keeping me in my fake lifestyle. Oh, he's living that fake lifestyle. Anyway, I must dash because my Mac is getting super hot. My 4G is being rinsed and my battery is not really charging whilst I'm streaming. But I will be back again tomorrow, probably about an hour after Mikel Arteta's done his press conference. So if he does it today, I'm still going to do that tomorrow. I'm pretty sure he's doing it tomorrow, the press conference, so for the Leicester game. Saturday is a full match day programme from the Woods that I've been held against my will by Arteta Inns. And yeah, man, I'll be doing the match day from here with Ola on Saturday. I'll be live at 3 o'clock Spanish time, 2 p.m. UK time. It's a 3 o'clock kickoff in England. And I'll be going all the way through to the death, fan cams, player ratings, the lot from the Woods. So yeah, man, we're all good. Big up to everyone who's watched this. Anyone who's watching on playback, hit the like, drop your super thanks. Hit the thanks option. Top Gooners will be crying, oh, they're donating to him. Spare a thought for Scotty Boy Groomer. Yeah, spare a thought for that poor lad. Yeah, we were on 86 quid on this stream. That's without the ad revenue. Man's got to go work and get bullied all day for that. He's got the audacity to chat breeze about me. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Anyway, 448 on the likes. All fire the likes before we go. I'm getting out of here, people. I'll be back again tomorrow. Mwah, love. Lee Gunner 82 on Insta. Follow it. We're out of here. Adios, amigos. Arteta fuera. Scotty Boy Groomer fuera.